favorite street neighborhood. Getting our after dinner steps in. I wanted to share something with you. I know that I've shared on my channel that I journal pretty regularly, and I am a huge believer in the power of journaling and what it does for your mental health, right? And what it does for emotional regulation. I'm somebody who's pretty self-aware, but that doesn't mean that I am immune to having some negative self-talk or some negative thoughts, self-doubt, things like that, where the thoughts that come up, they aren't in my control, right? Typically our thoughts are not in our control as far as what thoughts come to us. But what is in our control is what we do with those thoughts, right? Do we take action based upon the thoughts that we're thinking? And so the problem with not regulating your emotions and allowing your emotions to drive your action, you will self-sabotage, right? If you don't deal with what's happening up here. And the thing is, no one's immune to it. Everyone has mind clutter. When you're in pursuit of a really big goal, inevitably you're gonna have self-doubt creep in. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, right? And you're gonna have fears, because that is like the definition of the human condition. You're going to have fears. And the thing is, that's not gonna go away ever. But what you can do is teach yourself how to emotionally regulate and how to be objective when those thoughts come up. And a huge tool that I use for this that is absolutely life-changing is journaling. And it's like the easiest, cheapest thing ever. I know a lot of people struggle. When I tell clients to start journaling, they kind of go, like, oh, woo-woo, you know, like, I can't get myself to do that, like, it's silly, whatever. If you just push through, you know, your judgments of journaling, and you just sit down and you just brain dump, and you do that day in and day out, I promise you, you're going to change. You're going to change over time. You're going to change, and you're going to become more self-aware, and you're going to become better at emotional regulation, and you're just going to be more emotionally intelligent. And so, you know, you're not going to self-sabotage when you do have those moments where you're doubting yourself, or you have fears and things like that. Because again, that's never going to change. Like, we're human. You're just going to have those moments. But I'll share with you guys what I do. So when I have mornings where I'm just like struggling up here, I call it the monkey mind. The monkey mind is just going, and I have all this clutter that I need to just get out, and so that doesn't impact my day and how I show up in the world. I will write mind clutter at the top, and then I'll just brain dump. I'll brain dump any silly negative thought, any thought that's popping up in my head. And I have a journal entry from July 3rd. And this was when I was still in my crazy long plateau. And so every day I was waking up and it was a Groundhog Day. And I was like, am I going to have proof of, you know, the work that I'm doing, that it's working? Like, am I ever going to get closer to getting to stage? Like, it really did feel like I wasn't, right? Because it was 6 weeks of it. Objectively, I knew, I'm changing visually, so yes, it's bound to happen. But again, we're human beings, and inevitably we're gonna have that fear-based doubt. So I write mind clutter, and then on July 3rd, this is what I wrote. My body is broken. I'm gonna stay stuck in the 115, 117s forever. I'm not gonna make it to stage this year. I'm never gonna be good enough. And as I'm writing this stuff down, like, I'm giggling to myself, because I'm like, this is absurd, right? So after that, I write, can I absolutely be sure that this is true? Like, what is the evidence? And then I write there, like, the evidence for why I don't know that that's absolutely true, right? I can't prove any of that, because I say, first I say, no, I'm leaner, so therefore my body is using fat as fuel, right? I'm tapping into fat stores. I'm burning fat because I am leaner, literally, like my pictures show it. And then I write, no, it has only been 2 days at my new deficit calories after my diet break. It's not enough time to determine anything, right? And then I write, no, there are tools that I haven't used yet. And then I write, no, I am good enough and I have everything I need to become one of the best in the league. And you know, it's 7/20, July 20th, and the amount of progress that I've made, like objectively on the scale, is absurd. Like I was 116 pounds here, and now I'm 111.2 pounds. So I read this back and I laugh at myself, and it just reinforces every time I do this that none of this stuff, none of these fears, none of this doubt is true. You know, they're just stories that we tell ourselves. So journal, I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life. July 21st, and guess who hit a new low this morning? 110.8. We are officially in the 110s, which is right around where I woke up on show day of my pro debut. I woke up at 110.6. Crazy. I think we still have a couple more pounds to go, so let's see what I actually weigh by the time peak week rolls around. But anyways, morning routine time. I changed up just a tiny bit what I do in my little morning concoction. So instead of Element, I do the liquid IV because I was consuming a little too much salt, a little too much sodium throughout the day. It was like 6,500 milligrams a day, which is a little bit excessive. So we took out the Element and I'm doing the liquid IV instead, sugar-free. Water, and we do the apple cider vinegar. Just a little splash. And then I do lime juice. And for the supplements in there, it's still collagen and glutamine. And then I do take morning supplements with my water. I take DHEA and I take some lysine for immunity. DHEA is to support my hormones, my hormone production. I think that's also PR.
Solid. Let's drop it.
So I'm pushing more through my toes. So I find that I can really feel the upper glute. And I still feel the entire glute max. But when I drive through my toes, I can connect better up here. And if I were to push through my heel, it's a lot harder for you to feel it up here. Also, I'm pushing my pelvis in the entire time. Because that way I'm really isolating. I'm not recruiting any lower back. And I'm not using any momentum. And I stop when, right before I'm going to lose form, but I know that I've reached really close to muscular failure. Okay. You got carbonara.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The most amazing carbonara he's ever had in his life.
Carbonara was unreal.
Essentially, I won't get a carbonara from anybody at Olive Garden. The carbonara is just amazing. I know people are like, no. I worked there for 4 years, so.
It's nostalgic too.
Well, next time you're in Rome, you have to check it out.
I know where they get their food.
Well, people think
good.
Olive Garden is all fake food.
It's not at all.
Is it?
Dude, they take 30 of their general managers across the United States every year and send them to Italy for a
that's
week.
cool.
And they go with the chefs who create all the culinary things for Olive Garden. They take them all the way down to a market.
I might be applying.
Oh, dude, their managers make killer money, dude. It's insane.
We love Olive Garden. We were just talking about it yesterday.
I know. Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, their food's in bags. Like, no, dude, they make all their soup, sauces, everything
I
fresh.
didn't know that. That's great.
Except their deep fried shit. It's deep fried. Yeah, fresh every day. There we go. You're right, but full of calories, full of fat. It's terrible. Terrible good.
I just love their never-ending pasta.
Oh, there you go.
Not these days.
Carbs.
Dinner is served. They made us some steaks. This is a little bit of a change up. I switched out the Japanese sweet potato. Very, very sad to say, but I just don't think it's digesting very well anymore now that I'm really close to stage lean. Rice is digesting much better. So this is day 2 of trying this, and so far so good. I woke up feeling better. Stomach felt tighter, and here you go. Let's look at yours. What's that? Is that a big old T-bone?
Does that need a baby fork?
I accidentally gave him. Well, I was supposed to sit there, so that's on you.
Let's do it.
All right, we're working at the coffee shop for a bit. I have my meal, of course, and we're trying a new one. It's called Tailored Coffee.
Okay.
You see the wall art, babe?
Huh?
The wall art.
Yeah. That's
Americano, 2 regular shots, 1 decaf, and we got shrimp and rice with some greens. Sriracha. Today is a refeed day. Normally I just do shrimp and greens, but doing some rice with it because my carbs are a bit higher.
Don't touch your head.
I like that.
All right. Thank you. We have mac and cheese and sprouts. Definitely like some of that.
I see you're funnier. Give me your knife. Because it's a little, you know.
Yeah, no scene being caused. I think most people probably bring their own rice.
Yeah, I think so too. Way harder than it looks. Especially when your hair is this long.
I hurt myself today.
You're a funny guy.
My
I need your help.
friend.
You're filming, but I need your help.
Oh, that's a problem.
In the morning. That is so sexy. Okay, we have a very important unboxing right now, and it is our Proof Bakery delivery. Found out that they deliver and our lives have changed. So here we go. We ordered. Holy smokes. So this is the only size bread that you can order, which is fine by us. We ordered 2 giant loaves, and they're 2,000 grams. Look at this. Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay, funny story. We ordered this last week and it arrived 7 days late. An even funnier story, it was still good. I don't know how they do it. It's sorcery. Like if you toast it, and even if it's like 7-day-old bread, it's still amazing. It's wild, but look at that. We're gonna freeze one of them. Well, 1.5, right?
I thought that was mine. That was yours.
We're gonna freeze probably 1.5 and enjoy the other half part of it tomorrow. Anyway, we're happy.